Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tonya June Moore. This is the Sedona International Film Festival 27, coming to you live from the Sedona Performing Arts Center. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors this year, all of them for making this first live festival for a year happen. So thank you so much. And I have two incredible filmmakers once again in my seat. Please introduce yourselves in the film.
I'm Victoria Kupchinetsky, the director of the Lakota Daughters, a short 34-minute documentary film about girls and women on Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota.
And you are?
I'm Kelly Hallman. I'm a Cherokee Nation citizen. I'm a star documentary subject in the Lakota Daughters, and I run the program that's featured in the film called Imagine, the Indigenous Adolescent Girls Empowerment Network.
Well, this is a brilliant film, and we have a trailer, so I want to get the audience caught up so we can have a quick conversation.
Thank you.
Let's roll the trailer, folks.
My name is Leola One Feather, and I live at Wounditney, and this is where I grew up. My grandmother bought this trailer house. It's been here for 40 years. My mom and dad and I, that was our bed. I finally outgrew them. We still have good land, you know, and it does bother a lot of people because we're surrounded by racism.
Her and I, that's 4 generations.
I'm the Lakota woman. Right? Say yes.
Say Lakota.
Lakota.
Right here, the Oglala Lakota band. We got a mean loss of identity here due to forced assimilation.
I couldn't imagine being anywhere else or doing anything else. As far as feeling like a sacrifice for being here, no, not at all. The opposite. Question?
Oh, it depends on where you go.
Depends. We have a strong belief that the women are sacred, women being the backbone of our society. So I think having a strong girl society and a strong womanhood will help our communities grow and thrive in the conditions that we have.
When we were young, we were really into the American Indian movement. I'm sure that, you know, I have a pretty thick file with the FBI.
A lot of times our girls and our people in general are overlooked and undercounted, underrepresented, and just need to have a stronger voice.
The Lakota woman, she has to be really strong. I'm pretty sure she cries, but it's always hidden.
We want people to feel like we're not stuck and that there's hope.
Was this your brainchild? Did you come up with this idea?
Well, the project, the Indigenous Adolescent Girls Empowerment Network, is my brainchild. I'm the founder and director. I've been working internationally with girls for about 25 years, and I decided I needed to come home and see what was happening in the US, and I realized that there's not a lot that's oriented toward girls. A lot of programs for Native American people are for after bad things have happened, addiction, violence, etc.,
Yes.
and nothing is preventive or really cultural based, and so that's what the project is about.
And how did you two meet?
We both live in New York, and I'm a journalist, a television journalist, so I was working on a completely different story happening in South Dakota, and I met Kelly by chance. We started communicating, and I thought, wow, what an amazing thing she's doing. And then she invited me to this telephone conference with all these women all over the country on Native American reservations that she's been working with. And they just kind of touched upon their daily work and what they did and what they're planning to do for the girls and the young girls and the women on the reservations. And I thought, oh my God, I have to go there. I have to tell their story. I have to help them tell their story. And my goal was to remove myself from this film and to just give these people the space and time so that their voices and their lives can be heard and seen, and so that they can shine.
Yes. And what's the long-term goal of this? Like, where are we going with this story, and where do you see it in the future, say the next 5-10 years?
We'd like to be able to follow the girls as they, progress through girlhood and womanhood, and hopefully are more empowered and really have more decision-making, opportunities, as well as being able to access different programs, education, training that they may not have otherwise been able to.
And I also feel it's important that they understand their culture even more, and how important their culture truly is to not just them, but to all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Since Europeans arrived on this continent, they've been telling Native people how they should live. And even today, mainstream programs are forced upon Native people that have been, evaluated with other populations, and Native people are really getting to the point where they realize that their culture, their traditions are really what have given them power and resilience, and they're really wanting to return to those.
Yes, absolutely. And I want to see more and more of this. In the age of social media, do you feel like this is the time that this can spread globally and be heard more openly?
We've been receiving great response to this film. It's won some awards, some really important awards at some festivals. We just won a Gracie Award recently.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And it just means that this story resonates.
Yes.
It's not about me or my team. I'm not like, putting myself out there. It's because of the story and this project and its
Yes.
uniqueness and importance and timeliness. So I think that's why it resonates with the audiences. They react emotionally and they want to help. And they really relate. They want to relate to the people in the film.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing an important film, especially now, in a time of great change that I feel like we are in. And I hope that everyone has a chance to see this. I really do. And I hope you come back 5 or 10 years and tell us that these young women are making huge amounts of change for the better.
Would love to do
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes. And we will see you in just a few minutes with another set of incredible filmmakers. Stay tuned.